Okay, sorry about that. Wait a minute. All right, that's better. I forgot that's not the phone. That's the local radio. See, normally I have the phone, the media on the car connected into the phone, and then when you go to do a video, it turns the audio off. And dummy me forgot it was still on local radio. It is cold. It is very cold. It is so cold it makes regular cold look warm. All right, I'm like, it is. It's going to be nuts. Like even tomorrow, it's going to be even worse. But it is a cold day for us here in Ohio, and for more than one reason. Long before there was an internet, long before there was cable TV, long before there was more than like maybe 5 channels you could get within it. Well, it was around the time you can only get maybe 5 channels if you had an antenna on your roof. Here in the local area, a lot of you folks, the older ones will remember back in the days when you had movies being shown on the weekend or whatever, and then you'd have the hosts like the Ghoul and things like that. Elvira became a big one later. But here in the local area, we had started out as Big Chuck and Houlihan. Then Houlihan went off to do other things, and then it was Big Chuck and Little John when John Rinaldi came in to take his place. And sadly, we lost Big Chuck Shadowski over this weekend. He worked for Channel 8 for like 47 years before he retired. And every Friday night, and they even used to do a show every now and then, I think it was a matinee type thing on Saturdays. We'd tune in to watch Big Chuck and Houlihan and Big Chuck and Little John. And sadly, Big Chuck is no longer with us. He died at the age of 90. And I just wanted to mention that because it's a very fond, memory from back in the day of watching those guys every weekend. We'd pop popcorn and all that, sit there and watch Big Chuck and Little Hen or Big Chuck and Little John, which came later. So I just felt I had to mention that, that Big Chuck Shadowski has passed away. Now, 95% of you or 99% of you likely will not know who that is. But, because he's kind of a local hero, a local legend here. The good news is Tom Baker turned 91, I guess, yesterday. And that's good news. Tom still with us after all this time. And by the way, the Ratings UK best returning drama of the year, Doctor Who. Oh yeah, it's a disaster. It's just falling apart. It's complete, just utter, nonsense. And I love reading the comments on some of these videos that are out there because I'm like, a few of these names I see in the comment boxes, happily cheering on their host, which is going on and on and on about nonsense. Or like, and they're the same names that were demanding, we need to go back to the golden age. We must bring back RTD. And I'm like, well, they did. And you're still not happy. We must get Chibnall out. He's destroying the show. And now we're back to, we must get RTD out. He's destroying the show. And of course, I've seen quite a few bring back Moffat. And Moffat has already said no. Because he will not go through that again. And I don't blame him one iota. It's insane. Oh yeah, someone was going on and on. I think it was about getting subscribers. I don't care about subscriber numbers. If I wanted to, I could sink money into the channel, which I've never done, and pay to advertise, which is what a lot of these channels out there do. I'm just here mainly, like I said, this channel's always been a hobby for me. It's not business. I, happily earn a living doing what I'm doing. I don't need the extra money. Sure, it does help maybe fill the gas tank every now and then, but that's about it. It's like what you see is what you get. No, I'm not some sexy blonde who's going to take on half of London in under 12 hours, so to speak. Oh God, I just saw a video about that the other day, and I'm like, wait a minute. We're talking, I don't know why they're making dirty movies anymore. You got these young ladies who are making millions of dollars off OnlyFans, and my goodness gracious. I couldn't believe that I saw this over the weekend, because I watch a channel who talks about this, and they're like, let's just say the train went to town, and the town was, well, them. Okay. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Yeah, somebody knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, the Kilbasi Kid. There we go. Yeah, because that was one of the skits they did. They'd always do these humorous skits. I especially love all the guest stars they used to line up back in the day. Why are you still waiting for the Fallout London mod? It's out. It's been out. Matter of fact, there's playthrough videos of it everywhere. I've never played Fallout London, but I'm seeing a lot of great things about it. These guys took years to do this thing, and they did a spectacular job from all accounts. Just, based off of, every now and then I'll tune into a video for it, because I'm still playing Fallout 76, and frankly, it's starting to hit its peak with me, because every now and then I think about turning Fallout 4 on, and I'm like, would I even remember? Because they changed a lot of the play structure is the same, but there's a lot of it they changed, and I'm like, great, I'm going to be sitting there trying to play this thing, and I'm going to be like, I'm going to be hitting all the wrong buttons for stuff, and because they changed quite a few of some of the simple commands, but kind of like when Tribes 2 came out. Oh God, they're like, wait a minute, what's that? Oh God, Tribes was multiplayer online squad combat, and it was a hit. And then the Tribes 2 came out. You have to love it. Those video game studios back then, it's a complete, yeah. Fallout London is out. There's a site I think you have to go download it from. If you do a search around, you should probably find it. I know, like I said, I love Fallout 4, but once you get about level 200 in Fallout 4, there's nothing in the game that can touch you. And I'm going close to level 300 on Fallout 76, and There's quite a few things out there that can still whack my character, just so notice how I'm taking Doctor Who news off a lot of these vids because we don't have a lot of Doctor Who news, and I don't like misleading the public. I don't like feeding you some bull crap clickbait title and ranting on about it, something that we're not even going to talk about. It's like that's driving me insane online as well. I am watching the freezing people coincide. I'd be moving. Even I move faster than that. There is a dude just strolled in here. You've got to be kidding me. He's wearing a jacket, not a winter coat, a jacket, and no hat. His head's completely exposed. It's like, dude, your head's gonna fall off from frost. It's gonna fall off from frostbite before you get to the door. It's like, at least put a hoodie on. What the? Oh man, are they crazy? I can see that now. I can't come to work. They'll send him medical. What's wrong? His head's missing. It's out there lying on the tarmac. It fell off from frostbite. That's okay. He's got hands. Put him to work. You don't need a brain to do this stuff. Come on. But yeah, Fallout London's been out for a little while. I did not watch the inauguration. Like I said, I have no interest in politics really at all. I did see some footage of Melania. I'm not kidding. Was it just me, or did you get like spy hunter vibes or something off that outfit she was wearing? She was kind of doing the Saya thing where you couldn't see the top of her face, I was like, now, what would have really blown America's mind is if she had an OnlyFans site and it was advertised on the back of her outfit. But come check out the first lady of the evening. All right. Well, there's a lot of the Fallout games have different DLCs to them, especially with the religious zealots. Yeah, I'm not very interested in politics anymore because, quite frankly, it's like some of these guys that are out there representing us might as well be on the moon because it's like, it's crazy out here today, man. I like people marching in with at least some of them are trying to keep warm. I'm like, doesn't anyone own a winter jacket in here? It's like, come on. Even I went out and blew $40 on a winter coat. Yeah, that's going to be the new big thing that's taking over all platforms. Is I died laughing because there was a thing going around that actually there are several like OnlyFans sites and things like that that are completely AI, and people don't even realize it. It's kind of scary. Yeah, AI is going to be the big thing that's going to, people are going to be competing with now because they can create totally AI people. No, the TikTok ban was lifted. It was back on the air yesterday. And I guess the revisiting prez is going to do something to fix it or something like that. I'm like, yeah, the AI, yeah, oh, sorry, not the AI. I mean, the TikTok ban was lifted. So it's back in the U.S. Well, the thing is like this. I'm not a fan of TikTok. I've never even downloaded the app. But we live in a country where one of the founding principles was freedom of speech and expression. And that's why I was trying to figure out why the platform was banned. I think it had something to do with it being owned by China. And, like I said, I'm not a big politics guy. I just don't do it. Well, folks, I've been on here for about 15 minutes now, and it's about time I start making my way towards the door through the tundra. So, take care, everybody. Be kind, be calm, be safe. Enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll see you all on the flip side. Catch you all later. Have a good one, everyone.